Good morning. Welcome everybody to Lisa Upside Down. My name is Lisa, and today we've got another Vinyasa class for you. Today's Vinyasa class is focused primarily on hips and hammies and glutes, so all of this, and a little bit of shoulder and chest opening on the side. Today's class is geared for beginner intermediates. A background in yoga is preferred, but anybody is more than welcome to play. A little bit of background is preferred. The reason is because I am not in your living room helping you with your alignment. So that being said, I need you to make sure you are listening to my verbal cues and letting you know what's going on. And above all, listen to your body. If your body's screaming no, don't do it. Do not push past that point. The props that you could use today would be some blocks. These are helpful for bringing the ground a little bit closer to you, and a strap. Since this is a hamstring class, that might be a little bit of use to some towards the end. This is being recorded during my 6:30 a.m. Zoom class. What's up, guys? So if it looks like I am doing nothing but staring into your soul, I am not. I am looking to make sure that my class is being safe as well. If you guys are ready, please get some water, get your mat, get a towel if you think you're going to need it, and get ready for a great class. Ready? Lay it on down all the way on your back this morning to start. Oh, all the way on your back with your palms up. If you need a little love and light this morning, you can flip those hands over, palms down on the mat if you're looking for a little bit of grounding today. And close your eyes and just start to tap into your breath. Pay attention to your inhales. Matching inhale to exhale, letting out all the stale air. Starting to elongate your breathing, taking longer inhales. And letting go. Letting go of anything else that you may have brought onto your mat with you. Any cares or worries. Just let them go. Start to tap into the different sensations of your breath. Think about the sound that your breath makes when it comes in through your nose. Match that sound to the exhale. Notice the little differences. Notice how it feels in the back of your throat as it goes down into your lungs. That sensation coming back up through your nostrils. Noticing the temperature of the air as it comes in. Maybe it's a little colder than when it comes out. Start bringing your mindfulness to the mat. Nothing else matters. Everything else you can deal with later. The only thing that matters for the next hour or so is yourself, taking a little bit of me time for you. Good. Go ahead and take a nice big deep inhale in, filling those lungs. And let it go out of your mouth. Part those lips and let it go. Next, nice big deep inhale in. Hands go above your head. Give yourself that nice big morning stretch. fingertips to one side of the room, toes to the other, maybe your heels, maybe you flex your feet. Just give yourself a big stretch on that inhale, let it all in. And as you exhale, let it go. And relax your arms, relax your legs, sighing out your mouth. And one more big deep inhale. Give me that nice stretch. Scrunch up your face, get all the tension, all of your muscles tensed up. And let it go. Let it all go. Good. Next big deep inhale, you're going to take that right knee, bend it, and bring that right knee up into your right armpit. You're going to miss your rib cage entirely, flexing out both feet, all 10 toes towards the ceiling, and taking that right knee into that right armpit. Finding that slight wind release pose. Bring that chin into your chest. Bring the back of your head up off the ground. Grabbing onto that shin. Nice big deep inhales. Creating space in your muscles. And as you exhale, settle into that space you've created. Flexing out both feet. Bring your head up a little bit more, chin to your chest. Embracing the double chin. We all have it. Nice big deep inhale in. And as you exhale, release your head back down to the ground, taking that right knee over to the left side of your body and of your mat. Just a nice little supine twist. You can cactus those arms, or if you have room, make a full T. And just start to twist. Flexing out both feet. It's still a very active pose. Pulling both hips in one straight line from floor to ceiling. Next inhale will bring you onto your back once again. Give that one right knee one little bit of a hug before letting it go out on an exhale. Nice big deep inhale, bringing that left knee all the way up and into your left armpit. So you want to miss your rib cage. Come to your rib cage, come to the side. Feeling that compression into your left hip crease. Right side's out, long and strong. And then start to bring the back of your head up off the mat, taking your chin to your chest, finding that double chin we love so much. Flexing out both feet, 10 toes to the ceiling. Find that compression on the left side. Nice big deep inhale in this position, creating a little bit of space into your muscles. And as you exhale, settle into that space you've created. Next inhale, we'll start that release. Head back down to the ground and exhale into that little supine twist, taking that left leg over to the right side. Waking up your spine. Flexing both feet. Make it an active pose. Gazing over to that left side. Good. Next inhale, we'll bring that left leg all the way back in. Give yourself a little bit of a hug before taking yourself all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet onto the ground and then up, grabbing onto those knees. Giving yourself a little rock and roll. Really rounding out that back. Take your chin to your chest. And just start to stretch out those shoulders. Rock and roll yourself left and right, up and down, side to side, whatever you feel your body needs. Before finally coming all the way up into that Sukhasana, sitting in that nice, easy seat. Good. Check your pelvis. See if you're tilting forward or backwards. Try to get in that neutral spine, that neutral pelvis, plugging your tailbone into the ground and grabbing love and light. Nice big deep inhale in. Grab all the love and the light in the room and through Zoom. And as you exhale, breathe it out your mouth and cactus those arms, elbows back, taking it down. You want to make sure that that pelvis stays in neutral spine so you're not pushing it forward. Nice big deep inhale, grabbing love and light. And as you exhale, cactus those elbows down. All the way, pushing that chest forward without moving that pelvic bone. Again, one more big deep inhale and grab all the love and the light. Watch it rain over you as you pull those elbows down, finding that cactus and beyond. Take those hands behind you. There's a garbage truck behind me. I am sorry. Crossing all 10 fingers behind your back, pulling open that chest, and using those arms like a lever to stretch out those shoulders. So find what feels good to you. If it is not available to grab all 10 fingers, that's okay. You can grab whatever you can, even just your backs. But we're looking for that nice stretch in the front of your shoulder. Big deep inhale in this position, and as you exhale, you're going to take that torso over to that right thigh. Mind your sits bones. You want both glutes firmly planted on the ground. Let your head hang. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Very gentle. Good. Deep inhale will take that torso back up. And twist yourself over to the left side and exhale your way all the way down to that left thigh. Sits bones down. Don't let that right one creep up on you. Good. Next inhale will take you all the way back up, grabbing love and light and bringing yourself down into prayer hands, bowing your head, preparing yourself for class. Nice big deep inhale in. And as you exhale, you're going to roll over these knees and take yourself into that tabletop position. All right, setting up tabletop. Find your shoulders directly over the heels of your hands. Spreading out those fingers like big, beautiful stars, giving each finger room to breathe. Now take a look at your knees and make sure they're directly under your hips. Not narrow, not wide. We're going directly under our hips. Setting yourself up for that cat-cow, hanging out in neutral spine to find that tabletop. And then your next deep inhale, you're going to inhale that tailbone all the way up to the ceiling, crown of your head to your tailbone, pulling your chest forward through your arms. Nice big deep inhale in this position. And as you exhale, rounding out that back, pushing the floor away from you with the heels of your hands, letting your shoulder blades drip off the sides of your back. Exhale, pushing out all that air. Next big deep inhale will take you back into that cow, pulling your chest forward, trying to pull your hands all the way to your knees, and exhaling in that cat, rounding that back, pushing the floor away. Take a couple for yourself. Maybe you even close your eyes. I always say it, but your lung capacity is a very personal thing. No one matches you. So don't try to match anybody else with breathing. Anytime you're in a yoga class or anything else, listen to your own lung capacity, your own breath. Close your eyes if it helps. And find a couple cat-cows. Maybe one more. Finding that full cow. Really reaching the crown of your head all the way to your tailbone. Make sure your shoulders stay down. Exhale. Rounding into that cat position. And then finding that neutral spine in tabletop. Good. Right hand comes forward. Left foot goes back. I want to kick my garage door. Find this bird dog position and take it to the side. So really make sure that you've got that knee under that hip, hand under that shoulder, and take it over to the side. Side bird dog. Good. You're going to take that knee to elbow and pull it in for a 5 count. 4, 3, 2, 1, and touch, and shoot it back out. Good. Pull it in for 5, 4, nice and slow. 2, 1, to touch, and take it right back out. Okay, so you got one more. Take it in. 4, 3, 2, to touch, and all the way back out. Okay, taking that left foot and placing it on the ground, pushing your way all the way up, finding that gate pose. Everybody comes over to the left. And imagine you're in between those two panes of glass that I love to talk about so much. Making sure you're not rounding that back forward. You're not pulling it back. You're right shoulder over shoulder. Good. Nice big deep inhale. Take those arms up and over to the right and find your supported side plank. So you can take it here in the supported side plank. You can stretch it all the way out. If you're feeling spicy, you can always grab peace fingers in the first big toe. Pull it up. It's a little early. I get it. You don't need to stretch. Just stay in that side plank if this is not what you're feeling right yet. But if you are, and you want to take it around and pull it open this way, and pull open that hip flexor, psoas muscle. But wherever you are, come back to that side plank and let that foot land all the way down. Walk those hands forward. Oh, I'm so tempted to do side puppy. I'll do it. Take those hands all the way down. Ooh, I can resist. A nice little puppy pose. Your hips are directly over that knee on the right side. Your left toes are forward. Just finding that hamstring stretch in puppy pose. Good. Walk those hands all the way back. Take that knee where it belongs, under your hip. Place that right hand on the ground. Make sure you got that nice star going. And pull. Left hand forward, right heel back. And take it to the side. Find that bird dog on the side. Good. Find your balance. Tighten that core. And pull in for 5, 4, 3, 2. To touch. Take it back out. 2 more. Pull it in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Touch. Back out. Ready? Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2. To touch. And take it all the way back out. Good. Let that right foot find the ground. Toes are forward on that right side. Push yourself up and find that gate pose. Ooh. Pulling your shoulders open. Really breathing into this left side rib cage. Open it up. Good. Deep inhale. Bring yourself over into that supported side plank. You can find that stretch. Stretching the fascia all the way from the finger to the heel of that foot. You can cut it off here. You can bring peace fingers into that toe. Pull open. Maybe you take it around the other way. Stretch that hip flexor. Wherever you are, take yourself back into that side plank. Place that foot on the ground. Walk those hands over. And come down into that delicious half puppy pose. Bring that chest to the ground. Hips are directly over that left knee. Right toes are forward. And find that stretch on the inside hamstring of that right side. Good. Good. Just slowly push your way back into that tabletop. Knee goes back where it belongs. Tuck those toes and bring yourself into your first down dog. Walk it out left, right, left. You can find whatever kind of down dog to wiggle in. So if it's a longer down dog, a shorter down dog, whatever you feel you need right at this moment. Twisting those hips, sending those heels to the ground, opening up those calf muscles. Whatever it is. Ooh. Good. When you're done wiggling, or even if you're not, I'm ready to go. So slight bend in your knees, hop, skip, jump, or step to the top of your mat. Finding yourself in that Uttanasana, slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time until you land in Tadasana. All the way up, mountain pose. Roll those shoulders back, palms forward, creating space in that chest. Good. Nice big deep inhale, grabbing love and light. Exhale, cactusing back. Remember this tilt. You want neutral spine as you cactus those arms back. Not here, here. Okay, close her up. Nice big deep inhale, grab love and light. Pull it down through your own heart center as you exhale all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, take it all the way down. Hands come down. Hop, skip, jump, or step 1 foot at a time back into that plank pose. Perfect. Moving forward ever so slightly on your toes. What I mean by that is this, to take yourself down on an exhale through chaturanga. Inhale through cobra or up dog. And exhale back, finding your down dog. Good. Slight bend in your knees. Hop, skip, jump, or step. 1 foot at a time to the top of your mat. Find that forward fold and slowly roll yourself up all the way to Tadasana. Roll those shoulders back, palms forward. Nice big deep inhale. Grab love and light. Exhale, cactus, mind your pelvis. Woo. Inhale. Grab love and light. Take it down with you. Forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Make sure you are not twerking it out. Nice straight spine, right? Neutral spine. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Hop, skip, jump, or step. 1 foot at a time. Back to that plank pose. Take yourself forward on your toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Nice and slow. Good. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And back to that down dog. Good. Right leg rises up. Bend that knee on that right leg. Open up that hip. Give me some hip circles all around. It feels good to stretch it out. I don't need good form right at the second. Try to keep your shoulders relatively square to the ground. But if you're feeling that stretch in your hip flexor, you can absolutely move to the side just for a moment before finding your good form. Okay? Give me your best 3-legged down dog. Nice big deep inhale. We'll take that right knee to your nose. And exhale, we'll land that right foot in between your hands, cartwheeling that back heel down at that 45-degree angle and finding your warrior 1. Good. Warrior 1. Nice big deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring all 10 fingers behind your back, opening up that chest. As you do, make sure you don't pop up. You want to stay down and find that openness in your chest. Good. Whoa. On your next inhale, you're going to bring that body all the way forward to the inside of that right thigh, humbling out your warrior all the way down. 10 fingers hanging out behind your head. And make sure it's not break time. You're not laying on this thigh. You're on the inside of that thigh. Bring yourself down to that humble warrior. Good. Big deep inhale will bring you back up. Release those fingers. Take all 10 fingers to the ceiling. And find that slight back bend. Breathe into it. Stay down low in that front leg. Good. Inhale your way up and bring those fingers to that forward wall. Find that warrior 1 with that nice reach. Reach towards that wall. Perfect. Slight bend in that left knee, putting all the tension in your right. Find that warrior 3 on the right side. Good. In this warrior 3, you can bring those hands to prayer, to heart center if you want. You can fly those fingers back wherever you want them. Take a moment to find your balance. Your hips are square to the ground. You want to close that left side. Flexing that back left foot. Perfect. And slowly start to reach that right hand down to the ground and open up, into half moon on the right side. Now, if the ground is a little far away, you can use those props to bring the ground closer. So I'm looking for half moon. Flex out that foot, really open your hips to that side of your mat, the left side open, all the way. Good. If you're feeling like it, you can go for that candy cane bind. Pulling it all the way up and open. Or you can just stay in that half moon. Good. Wherever you are, bring that left hand back down to the mat and take that left foot up to a tiny standing split. Not hanging out here at all. Start to exhale that left leg down, finding your Uttanasana. Good. Inhale, lifting up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Hop, skip, jump, or step back into that plank position. Coming forward and down, that chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale your way all the way in to that down dog. Left leg rises up. Three-legged down dog. Same idea as the other side. I know it feels good. So open up. Ooh. Circle out that knee. Find the range of motion in that hip. Perfect. Give me that nice form in that three-legged down dog. Close your hips. Hips are square, shoulders are square. And start to inhale that left knee to your nose. Exhale, land that left foot in between your hands. Bring those hands up. Cartwheel that back foot down to that 45. And find warrior one. Opposite side. Good. Inhale in. And as you exhale, bring those hands down, finding all 10 fingers behind your back. Come low in that warrior one. Open up that chest. Good. Inhale, up, and exhale into that humble warrior, all the way down. Again, make sure it's not break time. You're not laying on this thigh. You're going to make sure you do the inside of that thigh. Letting those shoulders hang, letting that head hang. You can shake your head yes. Slight shake of a no. Good. Next inhale. Torso is going to come up, fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Find that warrior one. Slight little back bend. Stay down. A lot of people, when they back bend, they push up. Stay down. No. Good. And come forward. Bringing those fingertips to that opposite wall. Find that warrior one with that reach forward. Bringing all the tension into that left side. Start to slowly bring that right side up off the ground. And find warrior three. Good. Hands can come to prayer. Hands can come behind you. Hands can stay out in front. Wherever you are, close that right hip. Take it down. Find shoulders square. Perfect. And start to bring that left hand down. Right hand comes up. And your whole body opens up to the side. Finding that half moon. Again, if you're feeling like you're down here, bring these blocks so that you can open yourself up. You want to think of a springtime flower, right? If you're nice and closed, you're not going to let that energy flow through your body. You want to make sure you're nice and open. Everything is fully extended. Finding that half moon. If you're feeling sassy, you can grab that foot. Find that candy cane bind all the way up. Back to that half moon. If you took that bind, and then bring that right hand down to the ground. Find that standing split. Not hanging out. Exhale. Right knee, right foot, all the way down. Find that Uttanasana. Good. Inhale, lifting up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Let those feet go out to shoulder distance apart. Bend those knees, grab opposite elbows, and ragdoll yourself from side to side. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Find that release. Whatever just happened, happened. And you don't need to carry it with you to the next posture. Leave it in the past. Good. Release your elbows. Come back up. Give me that Ardha Uttanasana. Straighten out that spine. And exhale, hands find the mat. Hop, skip, jump, or step. Back into that plank pose. Coming forward and down. Exhale on through that chaturanga. Inhale. Your cobra or up dog. And back to that down dog. Good. Right leg rises up. Bring that right knee to your nose. And land that right foot in between your hands. And find your runner's lunge. So the back heel is up. Knee is bent. Hanging out right here in this runner's lunge, nice and low. And then start to slowly straighten out that right knee. Finding that intense side stretch. That nice straight spine. Opening your collarbone to that right side wall. Good. With that nice straight spine, start to slowly bring your torso forward, feeling that stretch in your hamstring. If you want, it's a little more intense, you can lift your toes off the ground, those right toes, flexing out that foot. It hits those hamstrings in a little bit of a different way. Perfect. Bring both hands to that instep of that right side. Cartwheel that left heel down. Spin yourself over and find yourself into a wide leg forward fold. Good. Nice straight spine in this forward fold. If you need a little love, a little help to bring the ground closer to you, you can use those blocks. Or not. Bring yourself down nice and low in that wide leg forward fold. If you find that you have loose hamstrings and your head is hitting the floor, shorten up your legs and bring yourself down. If you're all the way over here, like, I can't move any further, make it so. Figure it out. Bring those feet closer. Do what you gotta do. Good. Take that left hand in front of that right foot. Right hand comes all the way up. Finding that stretch in those hamstrings. Maybe those right fingers start to creep back towards that left side wall. Give yourself a little spin. Create space in your neck by pulling that shoulder down where it belongs, away from your ear. And then maybe this hand, this right hand, can find your left hip crease. Keep that shoulder down away from your ear. Good. Slowly release and take yourself to the other side. Right hand comes in front of left foot. Left hand comes all the way up, fingertips to the ceiling. Maybe from here, you can take those left fingertips to the right side wall. Create space in your neck, taking your shoulder away from your ear. And then maybe you could sneak that sneaky left hand into that right hip crease. Good. Reverse it. Take those left fingertips to the ceiling. Back down to the ground. Find that wide leg forward fold. Good. Bring those heels in a little bit more. Toes out. Bend those knees. Start to bring yourself up. Find that goddess pose. Here we are. All right. This is true goddess. Those hands up. You can take those hands to your heart center. Whichever one is more comfortable for you. A little bit of a breathing exercise using your own lung capacity. You know how adamant I am about taking your own time through breathing exercises. Wherever your hands are, On this next inhale, you're going to shoot those hands all the way up as you straighten out those knees. Nice big deep inhale in. Grab love and light and come right back down. Exhale back down into that goddess pose. Your hands are here. Grab love and light, inhale in. And exhale back down. Find wherever you want your hands and take a couple breaths for yourself. Inhale. Exhale. Knees are towards that back wall. Inhale. Grab love and light and exhale back down. Go at your own pace. Don't mind me. Good. One more for the road. Nice big deep inhale. Grab it, all the love and the light, and take it down. Exhale. Find your goddess legs and take those hands to your knees. Thumbs forward, fingers to the outside or the back. Nice big deep inhale. As you exhale, you're going to take that left shoulder into center line. Good. Breathe. Good. Next inhale, you're going to switch sides. Inhaling through center. Exhaling. Right shoulder meets center line. Breathe. Good. Next inhale will take you back through center. Left shoulder meets center line. Next inhale will take you to the other side. Again, breathing exercises. I'm creating a little bit of heat with this breath. Bringing some pitta into the practice. Exhale out. Inhale in. Take it out. 2 more. Good. Last one. Find that shoulder into center line. Good. And then inhale yourself back into center. Finding those hands at heart center. Straighten out your legs. Bring those toes in. Heels out ever so slightly. And forward fold yourself down. You want that nice straight spine. Sorry about my pants. That nice straight spine. Taking yourself into that forward fold. All the way down. Once you find it and you are all the way down, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Let it go. All right. You're going to take these fingers and start walking them towards your left side. You're going to move your feet around so you can find that intense side stretch on the left. All right. Lift that right heel back up off the ground. Find that intense side stretch on the left. Again, just like the right side, you can flex that foot. Finding it a little more intense in that hamstring. Make sure you have that straight spine. And start to bring that torso down towards that hamstring. You can let your head go. You can bring that head back up. Finding this intense side stretch, bend that front left knee, taking yourself into that runner's lunge. Find that runner's lunge. Chest forward. Perfect. Hands come down to the ground. Kick that left leg all the way back. Find that 3-legged down dog. And then land that left foot next to the right. Down dog. Roll yourself forward, finding that plank position. And exhale. And take yourself down. Chaturanga. Inhale through cobra or up dog. And exhale. Back down to that down dog. Right leg rises up. And you're going to take it into pigeon. So bring that right knee to your right wrist, right ankle to your left wrist. Oh, I said it right. And take yourself down, pigeon pose. All right. So I have to throw the disclaimer out there. Not worried about this foot being close to you. True pigeon, you got that foot, that leg parallel to the front of your mat, right? I don't care right now. Bring it closer if it means that you can sit more comfortably. If you need help with this block, you could stick it below yourself and kind of hold it in this position. But what I'm looking for is that nice proud pigeon. So take that chest forward, find that pigeon pose, wherever that ankle is. I don't want to twerk that knee too much. So if out to the side isn't going to happen, it's okay. Inhale. And as you exhale, come forward. Find that sleepy pigeon. You can cross your arms in front of you on the mat. Take your forehead down to your forearm and relax. Now take inventory of your back knee, whether that means looking at it or you can just go by feel. You want that kneecap on the ground. So my kneecap and the top of my foot. I don't know if you can see anything right there. So you don't want it out to the side. You want to close this hip. Hips are square to the ground. Good. Finding that sleepy pigeon. You can hang out here. If you want to push yourself up and find some kind of bind, because you're a badass, you can. You can take that mermaid. You can take king pigeon, whatever that looks like to you. You can take whatever form you want, or you can hang out in this sleepy pigeon pose. Good. Slowly push yourself back up, or release the bind if you were bound. We're going to take ourselves into deer. Huh? New thing. Okay. You're going to take this back knee, bend it. Let that foot land. I got blocks everywhere. And find this deer pose. I'm going to sit up, opening up this groin muscle, and start to slowly just twist yourself from one side to the other. Whatever feels good for you. If you're having trouble in this position, it's the same as that pigeon pose. You can stick that block under there, okay? Makes it a little bit less intense. So find this deer pose. My mat's not behaving. All right. Flex out both feet. Hands come to behind you. And as they do, you're going to ground these feet. Bring those knees up and over. Okay? Finding deer pose on the other side. Stretch a little. Figure what feels good. And then ground those hands. Flex those feet. Take yourself back to the original side. And up you go. Twist left, twist right. Hands come behind you. And through to the other side. Twist left, twist right. One more, both ways. Take yourself up and over. All right, last one. Take those knees up, over to the other side. Find this deer pose. So you're facing the left now, facing the other direction. From here, take that knee back and find pigeon. We transitioned without knowing we transitioned. All right, take yourself into that pigeon pose on the opposite way. Good, flex out that foot. Take inventory, that back knee. Make sure you don't see any stolen goods, no kneecaps. Bring yourself up, proud pigeon. Open up that chest to that left side wall now. And exhale your way down. Find that sleepy pigeon. And cross those arms in front of your head. Take that head onto your arms. Using that block if your hips need a little love today. Or maybe if your hips need a little less love, I guess. And you can stay in the sleepy pigeon, or you can bring yourself up and start binding away if you want. You find that mermaid. You can find that king pigeon. I don't know if I can do it on this side. I think my knee says no. Oh. It didn't. Or you can stay in that sleepy pigeon. Good. Slowly find your hands to the mat. Don't forget about those big, beautiful stars every single time you put your palms down on that mat. Tuck that back right toe and bring yourself out of that pigeon pose. Hopping through that three-legged down dog. Bring the left foot down to meet right. Find that down dog. And slowly walk your way up to the top of your mat. And sit all the way down. Good. Find that Dandasana. I was back and forth and side to side, and I switched, and I've got 4 mats going on. So figure out how to get here facing this direction. Find your Dandasana. Hips go back as you walk your hips back. Your torso comes forward, finding that forward fold. If you have that strap and you'd like to have it help you get into this forward fold, by all means, use your props. They're there for a reason. Take that nice straight spine down in this Dandasana. And then start to slowly bring that head down. Good. While you're down here, grab the outside of that right foot with your left hand. If you need to wrap that strap around that foot, that's the way you're going to get up into this. Take it back. Find that reverse, revolved heron, reclined heron. There we go. All the way down. Flexing out your feet. Taking you into this reclined heron pose. Pulling that leg, opening up those hamstrings. Guess we kind of figured out what kind of class this is today. Finally at the end. All right, you can hang out here. You can bring it into that reclined pigeon if you want to bend that knee. We're just there. You don't have to. Good. Push yourself all the way back up and take that right foot to the outside of that left knee. You're going into Vinyasa 3 if you want, and I recommend it if your knee is okay with it. Bend that left knee all the way back. Flexing out this left foot, right hand comes up. Ooh, hooks to the outside of your left. Get that nice little twist in there for taking your left hand up and to the outside of that right knee. Good. You want a nice straight spine. Plug that tailbone into the ground, looking over that back shoulder. Good. Slowly reverse your way out, finding your torso forward. Taking that right knee on top of your left, find the cow face lips. So we're not doing the ears. We're just coming into cow face, just the lips, taking those fingers behind your back, opening up that chest, and then start to fold forward, getting that nice compression in both sides, flexing your feet, making it active legs. You have to have active legs unless you want to fall on your forehead in this forward fold. Good. Bring your torso back up. Take those hands. Ground your feet. So ground the sides of your feet. Hands over to the left. More parlor tricks for you today. Ground those feet and walk those fingertips around behind you, over to the right, and find your cow face lips on the other side. Find that compression in both hips. Hands come behind. All 10 fingers open up that chest and forward fold all the way down. Ground those feet. Make it an active pose. Both sits bones are on the ground. If your sits bones are flying, back it up. Sit down. Find that compression in both hips. Good. And slowly bring that torso up. Taking that left foot and pulling it up, finding that Vinyasa 3 on the other side. All right, so grounding that left foot on the ground, right's back tucked over here, flexed foot. Get that nice one tiny little twist over to the right, and then bring that right arm up to the outside of that left foot. Left knee comes up. Plug your tailbone into the ground. Nice straight line from tailbone to crown, looking over that back shoulder. Good, and untwist yourself torso forward. Taking that right leg, stretching it all the way out in front of you, and then grabbing the outside blade of that left foot with that right hand. Take you into that reclined heron pose on the other side. We'll make it. We'll get there. Find that reclined heron all the way back. If you'd like, you can bend that knee, take you into pigeon. Just watch that right foot. Make sure it's flexed. Wherever your body says it needs to be. Good. Inhale your way all the way back up. Drop that foot. Find your Dandasana. Bring yourself forward one last and final time into that Dandasana. And then slowly find your way onto your back. Let those legs come up and find your happy baby. You can find that straight-legged happy baby if you've got it in your arsenal. I'm going to kick my coffee over if I do. You can take it from one side to the other. Maybe bring your left foot into your chest. Right foot comes out all the way straight. Maybe you come onto the other side. Whatever kind of happy baby makes you feel good. When you're ready, release those feet and bring your knees into your chest, grabbing onto your shins, the outsides of your legs. Round that back, rock and roll yourself up and down and side to side. Give yourself that final back massage. Before landing all the way on your back. Release those knees. Bring those hands to a T or cactus arms. And bring those knees over to the right side. Supine twist towards the end. Never hurt nobody. Bring your gaze over to the left. Knees to the right. And just relax. Next inhale, bring those knees up through center line and over to the left, taking your gaze to the right side. Just releasing that spine. Okay, bring those knees back into center. Maybe you give yourself one final hug because you deserve it. And let yourself go. Find your Shavasana. Whether that means legs up the wall, regular Shavasana. If you want to bend those knees because it's a little intense on your back, you can. You can bring blocks to your back, lay on a pillow, whatever is the most comfortable for you. Palms up or palms down. Nice big deep inhale in. Let it go. Sigh out your mouth, part those lips, and let it go. One more deep inhale in. Let it go. Just slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You roll out your wrists and your ankles. You to rock your hips from side to side on the mat. Rock your head. When you're ready, roll yourself over to your right side, relieving the pressure off of your heart, taking you into that fetal position, laying your head on your arm, and just linger for a moment. Maybe set your intention for the rest of the day. Make it your mission today to have a great day. Be grateful for all that you have. And when you're ready, sit all the way up into that nice Sukhasana. And for the last time, grab all the love and the light in the room and through Zoom and pull it down into your own heart center and bow your head in appreciation for yourself and for your practice. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Please enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and the rest of your life. Namaste.